Badamasi, a chieftain of Lagos, a chieftain in Lagos. Well, as described, President Bola Tinubu as an inexperienced leader who may be misled into war as the Niger Republic crisis seems to be worsening. Badamasi on Twitter on Tuesday warned that the military leaders in Niger Republic would ignore Tinubu's ultimatum, and the Democrats in America will lead him and his hopelessly corrupt ECOWAS colleagues into a protracted war. The Lagos candidate in the last by-election said Tinubu's empty braggadocio does not border well, considering the ominous cloud of illegitimacy hovering over his illegal KO presidency. His lack of experience and depth in is immediately obvious and is putting northern Nigeria at serious risk of becoming a massive war theater. The implications for the rest of Nigeria are best imagined. He added, the idea that Tinubu would even imagine himself equal to a highly trained, vastly experienced, battlefield-tested military general, world-recognized leader, revered African leader, respected global diplomat and mentor to leaders in Africa and across the world is very, very alarming for Nigeria. Obasanjo did not become the OBJ we all know now by beating his chest or huffing and puffing emptily. On the contrary, he is known globally for his general reticence and always over-delivering, and this singular trait is what has earned him the respect that makes him perhaps the most respected Nigerian alive. Tinubu's empty braggadocio does not bode well, considering the ominous cloud of illegitimacy hovering over his illegal presidency. His lack of experience and depth is immediately obvious and is putting northern Nigeria at serious risk of becoming a massive war theater. Massive war theater. The implication for the rest of Nigeria are best imagined. The coupists in Niger will ignore his ultimatum, and rightly so. The Democrats in America will lead him and his hopelessly corrupt ECOWAS colleagues by the nose into a protracted war that no one will accept. Weapons manufacturers and consumers of uranium, none of which are ECOWAS members. I urge all Nigerian leaders from Obasanjo down to prevail on the vainglorious Tinubu to seek relevance elsewhere and refrain from his usual ritual of sacrificing Nigerian lives just for his own narrow, selfish benefits. Clearly for him, this is about being seen as a good boy by selfish Western powers whose only motivation is cheap access to precious African mineral resources. Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not allow his quest for relevance and validation to be watered by the blood of Nigerians and Nigerians alike. Okay, this is not the first person that is saying this. Lots of people have been saying this. They have been talking about this. You know that Tinubu, if only they talk something without even thinking about it. Of course, we have seen that in these 2 months that he has led this country. We can see, like they always say, a word is enough for the wise. When what is this man's name? Like Mugaba said it, everybody was shouting, it is true, oh, you are making sense. But come and hear now, because now this man talking, you go hear and say, you go hear, they go come and tell and say, oh, your wife pushed you out of your house. Oh, you lost election. You cannot win. That's you don't come and talk your own. If you not like, he said the aftermath will be best imagined. They say truth is the first casualty of war. Africa is heading towards anarchy and doom if the so-called leadership style of corruption and evil don't stop. Coup d'etat is inevitable. Thanks, sir, distinguished senator, for saying the truth. He that has ear, let him hear. Oh. If you like, hear. If you like, make you know hear. They don't talk their own. No be today. They don't talk their own, no. No be today, no be today, no be today. Well, this is a rare senator. Take him serious because his observations are credit-worthy. God bless you, sir. Wisdom word, but we pray for peaceful intervention. The little bond have left in Nigeria is gradually sinking down. As a result of bad leadership, God of mercy on us, Tinubu is championing a fight against a man that did what he did in different way. We have hunger here without palliatives. Therefore, do not venture into another issue that it demand huge resources. Hence, you start it, you will not succeed. Take note, Mr. President. May this mislead to protracted war favor me and my wife and my family. Oh my goodness, this guy is a power of positive thinking. No rule of law in Nigeria. That is the most challenging we are facing. Is military government not better than Nigeria democracy? Nigeria own is coming. Let him start the fight. Just playing. I thank Europe for maintaining democracy. As he finished the war home front, unfortunately, the generals that would have advised him have been retired. Oh, ho, ho. Brother, are you still praying for one Nigeria Hunagusi Shege? Wise advice. We will send all politician children to fight northern Nigeria if they lead us into war to please France. Tinubu must deal with military insults in West Africa. We move to war to end military insults. Okay, 50 million loaded youth are ready for with a cassava gari agbado. ECOWAS should now demand immediate election within 6 months from the military head as a compromise to avoid war. Let him ask Ukraine if he like. Let the West drag him to war, even though he too will be ousted from office. 50 million youths are ready with cassava gari and ewa. When an intellectual speaks, the weary won't listen to a voice of reason. Oh my God, oh, may we not see war. Ami o Jesu Oba Igbala. No, we don't want peace. He that has the let him hear. Ç0ÜTH1STS say him be master strategist. Not today. Now watch that. We want this school. Okay. Foresight, go and drink beer. You know. I beg war with which country? Let us watch and see. Downfall of Nigeria. Plain truth, oh, bitter truth. I don't know so this agbado. They not go talk anything. All the 50 million youth should get ready to join the army. Ewa agbado is ready for them to eat. Oh. Are you trying to say that Tinubu doesn't have brain to think? We can see now. Well,